All right, welcome back to the Spurs and Spreads podcast. I'm Adam Ryan. We got Chaz Brown and Patrick Castman here. Guys, we had a big youth weekend this weekend. We were waiting every day on turkey season. We've been dreaming about how we're going to get these kids an opportunity. And we've got some very special guests on the show today. We got Mr. Brantley Stokes and we got Win Ryan here, who both got their very first turkey this weekend. And we're going to tell those stories today. So, um, guys, how'd the weekend go? What's going on, man? I know we got a couple things we want to talk about before we dive right in. What's everything? What's going on? I know y'all got some baseball talk. We got a little bit of that going back and forth, but I know these kids are about ready to start telling the story. But what y'all got for us?
Yeah. Well, baseball season is well underway. We play LSU this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's time for SEC play already. And I
oh,
think it's in Starkville, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. And we
What
need,
about the weather? What's the weather going? They gonna play ball Friday? You think?
I don't know, they may.
win,
Um,
win. Tell him it doesn't matter what the weather's like.
It doesn't matter what the
It,
weather's
it
like.
does, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite baseball
hey,
player? Win.
and look, Adam, no joke now. When we put Win on there, shut up. Okay, let him tell his story.
Let
Just
him
let
have
him
the
talk. Let
mic.
him
Win.
talk. I'll interview you.
Win. Who's
Okay.
your favorite baseball
We don't
player?
need you to answer the questions for Win. Wendell's going to answer himself, okay?
All right,
So
we're gonna
let's
let
go.
Win do it. All right, let's go.
Let's
Let's go
go.
ahead. Let's we can get kicked off. We got plenty to talk about in baseball. Where we're I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk next week about it after LSU sweeps y'all at home. It should be fun. But let's go ahead and dive into to the big weekend. Where, as for me and Patrick, I know we've already talked a little bit about it. It was as big an experience as I've ever had, ever. When I say it's right up there with, I know people think this is an exaggeration, but it's not. Right up there with his childbirth. It was a good of experiences I've ever had. My son got to witness everything that you want in a turkey hunt, from gobbling, hard gobbling, to drumming, to strutting, to fighting decoys, to almost letting it slip away. And I'm gonna let him tell. We're gonna let Mister. Here we got my son, my favorite little man, Win Ryan, here on the thing, and I'm gonna put the
Wendell.
mic on him. Wendell, can you hear Mister Uncle Cheese? All right, come here. I want you to lean into the camera. He's gonna ask you some questions, okay?
Shh. Be quiet.
Wendell, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
All right. Explain once you saw the turkey, once you saw the two turkeys and they come up there, explain what you were thinking right then when you saw them jump on the decoy.
Uh,
Well, tell him. What were you thinking when those two turkeys hit the decoy?
cool.
Was it pretty cool? Yeah.
I saw you jump a little bit. Did they scare you?
It scared you a little bit. Yeah. What did
All right.
Daddy
So
do
tell me.
right before that? About scared you? I pointed you in the wrong direction. I almost messed you up, didn't I? Uh huh. Go ahead, Chad.
Yeah, you had him aimed up toward. I guess was he facing directly at the decoys, and then he was trying to get them on the road, and then they came back to the decoys. Is that what that
that's
was?
that's what happened. We had one. He was right behind the decoys, wasn't he? And don't tap on it. He was right behind the decoys, and then Goblin. We were probably 60 yards from him, and then he pitched down to the left, and I mean this whole thing went on for what, an hour, 45 minutes,
45 minutes.
45 minutes, and he went to the left. And the other gobbler that was behind him, he had already hit the ground. He was on the left. Wynn told me, he said, "I think he's on the ground," didn't you? Yeah, yeah. And then, so I said, "Let me point his chair towards the gobble," right? Well, of course, I did y'all's little, they did not, I got on film. They didn't free gobble this time. Did a little, and all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
I saw
all,
the evidence of that
all of
on
a
this one.
sudden, to the right was, what did we hear?
Turkey. To,
Did you do it? Let me hear
to, mm.
it. And we look to the right, and there's these two strutters just sitting there looking at us, isn't
I'll say this: the video they look like cows coming through there. When
Hey,
you're
they
first
look.
watching the video, you're like,
it?
"Golly, they're right there." It looked really big on film. I know that.
Man, we couldn't have asked for a better experience. I mean, even as a turkey hunter, just if it was our turkey hunt, that wouldn't. I mean, it was as good of a turkey hunt as you're going to be on, and much less my son's first one. Come on over here. I know you're nervous, but
So
stay over here.
what did it? All right, when you got him in your scope and had the red dot on him, could you not get it on his head, or were you moving around, or what was it? Why'd you let him get in the bushes over there?
I couldn't get it on his head.
Couldn't get it on his head,
Were they just bouncing around so much? I got you.
and then you finally moved across his head right there at the last minute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What was your daddy telling you?
Shoot.
Shoot.
Yeah, I heard the I heard the drumming in Ryan and Adam's voice. Shoot, man. Shoot, man. Shoot, win. Shoot,
Yeah,
win.
he got loud.
It
got
got
loud.
loud quick. It got
I
intense
bet that
quick.
was stressful.
When was daddy stressing
You
you out a
start-
little bit? Yeah.
You start realizing what how hard it is. I bet when you get in that position,
Man.
you know, for everything to come together, and then you're trying not to let that opportunity slip away. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean we know as turkey hunters that it's not every day that you get that kind of opportunity, much less with a 7-year-old. I mean, it's hard enough to kill a turkey by yourself in Mississippi with a kid who still doesn't know how to tie his shoes yet. It was.
It's
It
probably,
was-
that's probably
You
the
know the
equipment.
trick. You know,
That's
you
like
know
driving.
the trick to that, don't you?
What's
What's
the trick
that?
to that?
Tying your shoes. I
What?
told Waverly the other night. I said, look, hand me that shoe right there and hop up here in bed. And we sat there and worked on it. And I told her, look, if you can tie the shoe by the end of time, I'll buy you a brand new pair tomorrow. So she
That's
tied them in about 15 minutes.
Hey,
Yeah.
there you go. That's a good move right there. I'd
Yeah,
probably
Chad.
tell him I buy him a new gun. Do what,
Yeah.
Patrick?
Yeah.
Having that happen, Chaz, you're talking about everything happens right. They come into the decoy, everything's going just like you want it to, and then they're fixing to slip away. That's about the equivalent of driving the green on a par 4 and having a 1.5 putt and rimming out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Set up
yeah.
perfect. You may never get in this situation ever again. Everything's beautiful, and then you miss that 1.5 putt, and you're like, well, I just royally screwed that up.
Yeah,
But you gotta be patient.
Man,
It adds a whole nother level to it for sure.
what did you think about all that gobbling?
Cool.
Was it cool? What did you think though? Like, I think I got you telling me like what happened. Did they come from the right and you heard them drumming? What at first? I think I had a problem with you staying awake at one point.
I saw some evidence of
Did you?
Wendell sleeping.
Oh, Wendell over here. I kept seeing his head just. I said we've been under these turkeys for like 40 minutes now, given, and the birds are chirping. It's all pretty, And I mean, I'm telling you, dude, I got it on video. His eyes were just. And next thing, I said, "When are you falling asleep?" And he was like, "You woke me up too early." I said, "Wake up! They're coming right now." And we got in there, and I was like, "Oh, boy, you better get it ready." But yeah, I'm gonna let's show the video real quick of that last little bit of evidence of just because it was so exciting. Of you want to see the video? All right, we're gonna do it real quick. I know for the listeners, it's gonna be it's just gonna be just a few seconds here of the turkeys coming in, drumming and all that good fun stuff, hitting the decoys, and then you can hear me the intensity of when trying to get him to go ahead and shoot this turkey. I could not figure out why he had not.
You're ready. Pete, move your thumb, move your left thumb. All right, put it on him and shoot. All right, put it on him right now. Shoot him, shoot him. Win, shoot now. Shoot now. Shoot.
Got him! What'd
That's
you think,
awesome.
Win? How cool is that, dude? Is that the coolest thing you've ever done? It was. You gonna talk? You gonna be shy? Tell us what happened. Tell us. You got to tell us about it. Well, he told me
What?
that. What's your favorite thing now?
Turkey hunting.
Turkey hunting. That's right. He told me the other night, he said, "Dad, I was dreaming about turkeys last night." I said,
Yeah.
"Well, you get it honest, son." Oh, but yeah.
I'll tell you this: I've seen a lot of videos where the gobblers jump on those decoys, and the whole camera system just everybody shakes, when it hits
Oh,
it so
yeah.
loud.
And
Oh,
I didn't think to tell him about that. I mean, because honestly, I
That
hadn't had
happened
it
to Benton
happen
and
much.
Boomer last year.
I remember him telling me about that, how it
Yeah.
scared him, how and he jumped, and I was like, oh no, no, oh, I forgot the best part of that whole thing. If I don't even know if you can hear it, right before I was telling him to shoot, I looked down, and his thumb is in between the hammer of the 410 and the pin. And I was like, whoa, 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 move your thumb, move your thumb, move your thumb, move your thumb. I mean, there's just so much going on all at one time, that you can't even get your. I mean, you're trying not just to kill a turkey. Now you're trying to talk this 70. I was trying to tell him to move his gun when the turkeys were hitting the decoy. It's just so much going on at one time. And the excitement was nuts. And, I mean, what did you think, dude? I mean, is there anything else you want to talk about this thing? You want to tell me what else? What did that turkey want to do? What did you tell me that turkey wanted to do when we were walking out?
Get around that truck.
You say it loud.
Get around that truck.
You want to take a ride in that truck? That's
Yeah.
right. He did. He went and took a ride in that truck, didn't he?
He
buddy?
did.
That's old Eddie Salter. He listened to everything on that, and it was funny to me. He just said that all on his own. We were walking out, and he was like, he wanted to take a ride in that truck, Dad.
Yeah. I was talking to Boomer about it, and he was at that Mossy Oak event with Cuz Strickland.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
mentioned that hunt to Cuz.
Oh, he
And
did.
he said, man, he said, when they jump on that decoy, you move all you want to. It's just like a fighting turkey, I mean,
Yeah.
you can move all you want to, but it's when it comes off of it, be ready to hit him. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right. That's right.
So-
And look, that's what Eddie told us, right? I mean, that's what he said. He said, look, sometimes they get mesmerized by it. It's just so much more leeway with a kid to be able to do that, And I just don't have a lot of experience with decoys, but I think I got sold on that one. But
Yeah.
and then we're gonna die. I'm gonna go ahead and show the one little video,
Especially
right after.
early season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and just to sum this hunt up, and I know we're going to dive into Mr. Brant's here. I want to hear his story. I'm going to show a little video of us there right at the end of me just basically losing my mind. What'd you say? It sounded like the Holy Spirit was coming out of me.
Yeah. Holy
guys,
Ghost. Holy Ghost
the
got it.
Holy Ghost was coming out, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I know y'all know me, and y'all know how intense I can be, but this is as real can be, buddy. This let me see if I hit the right button here that I get the right one. Win! We got him! Come here, bud! Come here, bud! Come here, bud! Look, what about that, dude? What about that, dude? What about that? He's right here. Look at him. What are you saying? Come on. Come here, man. Oh, my God, dude. Look at the turkey. Look at the turkey. We got a gobbler, buddy. You got a gobbler. That's a hunter. Dude, you had to make a shot. I'm so proud of you. Give me some. Holy shoot. Hey, you a turkey killer now, son? Give me 5. Come here, man. Hey, it don't get no better than that. You hear me? I'm talking like tears are coming out of my eyes.
I couldn't tell if it was the Holy Ghost or if you were demon possessed. Which one it was.
Oh, man. When I had my foot on that turkey's neck, the adrenaline running through my veins was through the roof. Do you see the vein poking out of my neck? What'd you think, Leon? Did Dad lose his mind? What'd Scott say? And at that very moment, I realized my dad was a crackhead about turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But, guys, just to sum that thing up, like, that was a hunt of our lives. I mean, as of this point, Wynn, how many deer have you killed? Come here, talking to Mike.
4.
4 deer. How many? And you've killed 1 turkey, right? And what else did you do this weekend?
Catch 4 fish and shoot 5 hogs.
Oh yeah, and shot 5 hogs. That's right. We trapped some hogs. We did a little conservation. We're doing a little bit of work on that. Talking about replacing the
Yeah.
turkey. That's right. Anyway, but yeah, I want to move on. We're going. And y'all got anything else from Wynn Ryan here? I'm sure we're going to leave him on. I'm sure he's got plenty to add to the story.
Yeah. Brantley.
I want to hear about Mr. Brantley's first kill, man. Brantley, what's going on, dude?
When I first, Patty was telling me when the turkey was coming, it was like, shoot him now, shoot him now, shoot him now.
Oh, you had a similar experience, huh?
Yep. And right when he was like about to say it again, I shot him right there in the head. Right in the
Man.
head. And Patty got up and ran and then was trying to step on his head and stuff and hit the ground. He hit the ground.
Patrick hit the ground.
Yep, and he hit the ground, and then when he hit the ground, the turkey, not, he lost like 10 of his calls or something, and
He lost his calls.
mhm. And when we were bringing him back in right to the truck, you know how y'all said that he said he's gonna have a ride in the truck. Patty said that too.
No, he did. Got to take a ride in the truck. That's right. Well, go ahead, Chaz.
Tell me about that gun when you shot it. What it do when
I thought it was gonna be.
slid that 20 TSS in there? What
I thought it was gonna be like a 410 when you shot it, like a 410.
What
It
was
was-
it like?
I wouldn't have dropped it, but it was like I've never shot that gun before, and didn't know what it feel like. At the time.
Yeah, Patrick said he looked up and that gun was down on the ground. It blown through his hand.
Hey, just to give the only thing he had to compare the 20 gauge to, I talked to him on the way there without scaring him. Like, hey, you need to hold on to this gun. Now hold on to it. Okay, make sure you're holding it really tight. And he said, well, it's kind of like the 410. Well, he shot a 410 out of a lead sled, so he was comparing. Lead sled absorbs a lot of shot. So
410 out of a lead sled's about like
when he
shooting
squeezed the trigger, the first thing that hit the ground was the shotgun. The shotgun, he wanted to get rid of it like a hot potato. So
I like that guy with old Theo Vaughn. What was his
yeah,
name?
just like Caleb Presley
Yeah,
did.
just
He's like, oh God,
Yeah.
what just
Yeah,
happened?
he shoots and just holds
Yeah,
his ears. He's like, what? What was that?
Oh, that's good stuff, man. So, what did you think? Like when you dropped the turkey, were you thinking? Did he just drop right there? Patty took off after him. Did
He hit the ground, started flapping his wings and started going. And
Did you think he was about to take off running, or did you think he was still alive?
I thought he was going to be on the ground.
Oh, okay. You didn't think he was going to do all that flopping?
Mm-mm.
I want to get my hands on him.
And I wanted him. I heard it like 20 minutes before that. The second time Patty was calling him out.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else heard this, but I heard a slight little gobble, but nobody else heard it. And
Okay.
and then he started coming, and then Patty only heard one chirp, and then he was like 10 feet away, 10 yards away. And then he came in right inside. He was behind. I seen him behind that tree moving around. I couldn't see his head or anything. And then he was coming towards the decoy, and then he turned around and was about to leave. And Patty started saying, "Shoot him now!" And I shot.
I'll be done.
Yeah, so y'all got to hear the gobbling, and you got to see the strutting, and got to see the drumming, hear the drumming. We missed all that, right? Brantley heard an imaginary gobble, I think. Sometimes we're all guilty of it. Like, hey, did I hear a gobble? But
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would have never known he was coming, but luckily the wind had died down, and I could hear a turkey walking through the woods. And he popped up the first time, of course, on my side, 10 yards from me, 10 yards above me on a ridge, and we survived the putt without the decoy. He putted twice. How they can pinpoint you. He knew exactly what tree we were on. He topped that ridge, and I was the only one that could see him. And I bet I said, "Don't move," 20 times. Like, don't move, don't move. All I could see was his beard and from his beard up. And he putted and went down the other side of the ridge. He came up and made a loop around the front.
Oh, he did putt.
Oh, he putted twice. When they was like, "What's that?" I was like, "Just nobody move. Everybody be still," And luckily, he couldn't help it. He had to come back and check that decoy out. And he spun back around to leave. And that's when I told Brantley he better shoot.
Yeah, he starts putting Brantley. That's it.
Tell him who had to carry your turkey out of the woods for you, and who else.
I carried it a couple times.
Yeah, you're gonna tear him apart. Who else carried him out?
My mom. But the only reason I couldn't carry it was I was dragging it. I was not tall enough to get it off.
I got you, Mama. So Mama was with y'all. So what made her want to go in? She decided I'm gonna go with them.
I think she's really about ready to see what all the fuss was about.
She want to see what all this fuss is
But
about.
it was just kind of a dull hunt. We basically deer hunted him for 30 minutes. There was nothing gobbling.
Hey,
nothing
now Brantley, tell me the truth. You can tell me the truth.
About
Did
what?
did Patty call at all, or this turkey just happened to come by?
He called.
He called him in. How long ago did he call prior to the turkey showing up? You got an estimate?
Maybe about 5 minutes.
Ah,
He was
he called him in for you. Hey, that's a big deal, man. I'm just kidding, but Patty, I mean, that's a being able to yup your boy in a turkey, man. It doesn't get any better than that, dude. That's as
That's
good as it gets.
good
I
stuff.
I think Chaz is stuck. Is he froze over there? Oh no, he's
There
back.
we go.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah,
he
he was
freshened
frozen up.
back up.
Yeah, he was smiling though, wasn't he?
Yeah. So for everybody that doesn't know, that was the. I don't have a problem admitting it. I've Adam and Chaz got me started hunting turkey hunting in 2020, and I bebopped around a couple times by myself, but I did a real good job of surrounding myself with people that knew how to turkey hunt, and that was Brantley's first turkey kill, but that was the first turkey I'd ever called up that got killed. So it was
Yeah,
a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would trade that one that he shot for all the previous ones I've shot. So that was a cool experience for both of us.
man. I'm
Yeah.
glad you got to experience that. Just being able to call a birdie in. I mean, we've always talked about that. Like, man, Patty, like as much as you love it, like you're. I mean, he's always had a mentor with him and a guy that just is a absolute like legit old school OG killer. You know, who just he's killed so many he doesn't even have to anymore. He just would go with Patty.
Yeah.
And when he was y'all were talking about he lost his Holy Spirit, Patty was going wild. He was like, "Oh my God!"
Oh, I forgot. Here, I don't know if I got Patty going
He
wild,
lost
but I
his Holy
gotta.
Spirit.
Hey, back to you telling me about Patty falling down. I think I got that video because look, it is funny.
Thanks
But-
to mom.
We
In
have
this-
a
I'm gonna show this video, Brantley, of Patty falling down, but then at the same time, I want y'all to see at the end though, where like, I mean, you could tell it's a cool moment. He's like, "Come here, buddy," like he's congratulating you. I mean, Brantley, you're gonna remember this the rest of your life, man. Hold on just a second. Good job, man. Come here.
You're getting ready.
Come here. Come here. Come on. I pulled some of his finger. You darn right, buddy. That gets my blood going. Hey, was that exciting? That was fun to watch. It's funny when Patty fell down, though, wasn't it? But look,
y'all didn't get some funny parts of him when he was yelling.
I wish I had that. That would
Hey,
be
in my defense, it was slippery, and I had my striker and my pot call in my right hand for some reason. But I
Yeah.
did. I lost. I went and replaced everything I lost yesterday, and $56 worth of stuff that scattered out of my vest.
Hey,
You know,
look, man.
zipped up, and I took off running with it.
Hey, you just black out, don't you? You just black out.
It was worth it.
And it's worth every bit of it, man. And
He's
ahead.
he's just making excuses about him falling.
Look,
Yeah.
dude, that's pretty special, man. To be able to just to share that and do all that, like, and I know Patty, like, I know what you were doing. Like, I was on top of that turkey, but almost before the TSS got there. I think like 0.2 seconds. Like, pop, I was there, and I know what you think. Like, you know, the turkey's dead. However, it's a young kid shooting. He might have winged him, and you're just wanting to catch him. You make sure. You know.
I want to get my hands on him.
Yeah, I mean that's with a kid it's just a different deal, But I think you good job both of y'all, man. Congratulations, Brantley. Congratulations, Patty. That is pretty awesome. What, bud? Oh, congratulations, Win also. That's right. You did good, dude.
And when I shot the first, when I killed my first buck,
Yeah, that was a good buck too.
That was a big one.
I shot him right where I was supposed to, right in the heart deadline.
That's right.
And then on the turkey, he said shoot like in the neck, lower part of the neck, and I shot right there in the lower part of the neck.
Let me see if I got a picture of all y'all. Got a picture of the
Yes,
whole
we do.
family. Got mama to go with you and everything. Man, that is something there, dude. Little man's right here too. We got old Win smiling, cheesing. He's ready to go. That's his first bird, man. Of course, we had to have one with him and Daddy in here. That's going on a picture frame. I think we're going to.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you
Well, yeah.
got to.
That one's going on a picture frame. So, guys, what else y'all got for the turkey stories? You got anything else? What else? You want to tell me anything else about your turkey hunt, Win? Now that you're a little more comfortable. What was the best part of it? What was your favorite part?
Shooting it.
Shooting it. Well, that's about how it goes. What about all that gobbling on the beginning? When we got there, was it like? What happened at first? Did like 2 gobble, 3 gobble?
Like 3 gobble.
3 gobbled, and did you think they went behind us?
No.
No. At one point he
Not
said,
one.
"Yeah," he said, "They're behind us." There was a turkey gobbling behind us too,
Yeah.
and I was like, "No, bud, just stay right here," And I said, "Hey."
The younger you would have said, let's go get him.
Oh, I didn't even
Yeah.
tell you a story about this.
That's
So
good.
yeah, I meant to say that. I just never. So when we first started, a bird gobbles about 150 yards away, and that was the second bird. That was bird B. Okay, well bird A, I said, "When?"
I was like 90.
Just be 99 yards. Okay, I said, "Just be patient," which is against my mo. I said, "Just be patient. Um, there might be one closer," and within 4 or 5 minutes, the bird gobbles about 60 yards from us. And I told him, I said, "See, that's why we didn't go after that one. You see that? Okay." And then the more we kept talking, we set up. I crawled in the lane, got the decoys on there, and we worked these. I mean, I just did like old Eddie Salter said, just give a few little yelps, little clucks, little purrs, nothing major, scratching leaves, stuff like that. Didn't want to call to them too much. And they finally start, they respond back a few times. And I told him, I said, "Now look, I'm not going to call any more to them until they hit the ground." Within just a few minutes, he was like, "I think they're on the ground." He wanted me to call to him again so bad.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they're on the ground. And I was like, "No, buddy." And then this is where old Adam and new Adam, I say new Adam, oh, I'm still this way, but definitely old Adam would have screwed this whole thing up. When they hit the ground to the left, they were down in the bottom, and I told Win, I said, "Buddy, we're gonna have to crawl to the other side of that road, and so we can see them because there's all this stuff in the way before you look in this hardwood bottom, like just fallen trees." Which hindsight was great with a 7-year-old. They couldn't see us from way over there, so I told him, but I kept telling him, I said, "Look, they can't come through all that privet hedge. There's a lane right there. They should be coming from the right, but they were gobbling to the left, so we set up to the left." And then halfway across the road, when we're crawling to the road, I said something it was like guy grabbed my neck and said, "No, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Get back on that tree." And I said, "Win." I turn around, Win's like this, I'm like, "Get back on the tree, get back on the tree, get back on the tree." I'm like, "This isn't
Oh, we didn't hear this part of the story. So
Yeah.
you did try to army crawl over there.
I did." And I said, "Win, get back to that tree." And I said, "If they come across this road, they're going to see these decoys, and we're going to get an opportunity." That was 3 minutes before killing. That's how close it was to screwing the whole thing up. I mean,
Yep.
you see the video. We had just.
Yeah.
That's why his gun. It's like his rest is. His arm sling is over the blind. The blind's messed up. All that. We had the little panel. I don't know what you call it. It's just a little thing you put in front of you. It's not a real blind, but
2 years
Anyway.
ago, you'd have been off in that bottom.
2 years ago, I'd been off in that bottom, being like, "I don't
Yeah,
know."
I may have
why.
killed him. I'm just saying, you'd
I'm
have been off
snake
in that
bit.
bottom for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, and I almost did. I thought to myself, like, "Dang, they're gonna." Oh, there was another hen on the other side too, and I was thinking they're going to that hen. Why would they come? But I mean, we just got lucky, man. I mean, we really did. A lot of things got to go your way, and I mean, it was just. It don't get no better than that, does it, buddy? No, give me a little fist bump. Yeah. But anyway, then later that day we carried him out. I told him though, I like to preach the importance of to him. Like we pray before we go out in the woods, and we do those things, and just like teaching him to it. Don't we do it to appreciate it, right? We want to appreciate the turkey, appreciate the experience. And I told him, I was like, "Son, everybody's always in a hurry. Everybody's always in a hurry. They kill the turkey. They gotta go get it, put it in the truck. We gotta go skin it. We gotta go fan it. We gotta go do whatever. We gotta get whatever you plan on doing with it. Breast it out, do whatever." And I was like, it's not every day that this happens. And when he's in the truck, that moment's gone. I said, "Let's just sit right here." And I said, "Well, we just sat right there for like 30 minutes, just trying to get him." He just wanted. Oh, he was looking at it, playing with it. It was really cool, man.
We should have did that.
Wendell, I want to hear your mouth call.
Let me hear. Oh yeah, show him your mouth.
I want to
call.
hear Wendell's mouth call, and then Brantley's.
Show him.
I want Brittany to go first.
No, you go first.
Nah.
Brent. That's pretty good.
There you go. That's pretty good.
Uh,
Brantley.
Let me hear it, Brantley.
practicing on that now.
He doesn't have a call in. He's just making turkey noise.
Just make a turkey sound. That'll kill it. That's
That's
it.
pretty good.
There we go. That ain't too bad, fellas. That's right. What were them turkeys doing when?
I saw Wynn do that the other day. I think we were FaceTiming. I saw him do that old.
Yeah.
You know, it worked.
Hand back and forth.
Yeah. I hated him watching his daddy. He was like,
Yeah.
just doing it with your mouth. Can you do it? Do it again. Do it good. That's pretty good. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
That's good. Both of y'all good.
All right, Win. Who's your favorite baseball player?
Tommy Tanks,
Tommy Tanks and who?
Dylan Cruz, and Paul Skeens.
And Paul Skeens. That's right. There you go. What about you, Brantley? Who's your favorite baseball
Ronald
player?
Acuna.
There you
Who?
go.
Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna. He didn't take but 2 seconds to answer that
I
question.
like Acuna.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like Acuna too.
He's tough.
Don't mess up that line.
Or I like Riley. Not what's his name?
Austin Riley.
Yeah,
Austin
Austin.
Riley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, that's good stuff, fellas. I mean, so we got a big baseball. Who's your team, Brantley?
Braves.
The
Oh, like
Braves?
yeah, I like
Do
the
you have a
Braves.
college team that you like?
Florida didn't really watch baseball.
Gators, I guess.
The Gators, I guess. There you go. So yeah, I
The
got
Gators,
you.
the Gators got it tough this
And-
week.
And I like Mississippi State, but
Didn't you get to
See?
go down? Didn't you get to go down? Oh yeah. Didn't you get to go down to watch them play in the Super Regional this year? Did Brantley go on that?
no,
Nah, he
I
was
was
at
at the beach.
He was at the beach.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Yeah. He's he doesn't know who he likes, whether he likes the Gators or the Bulldogs.
It's
I'm
because
trying
my,
to save him some heartache, cheese.
it's because
I'm
my
trying to save a little heartache over there.
it's
You-
because my
You turned him towards state now that y'all are
Wait.
terrible and everything.
Yeah,
my dad likes Mississippi State and he likes Florida.
that's
I
right. So
got you.
he can be a
Well
happy.
state, buddy.
He can play between the two.
Yeah.
We did looking at the schedule. I think I text one of y'all or maybe both of y'all Sunday or Monday. We've had kind of a slow start. Our pitching staff's kind of down, but we had to play undefeated Florida State last night, and then we play
That was a
undefeated
swacking.
Texas A&M this weekend. So it's fixing to get real. Then we go to LSU next weekend. So it's fixing to get tough.
Yeah.
It's gonna get real.
You go
tough.
500. You had an incredible year in SEC play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Win.
You go
Win.
500.
Win. What happened in the College World Series this year? LSU and who was playing?
Florida.
Okay. And what happened?
LSU won.
Did they
Y'all
win?
need to hush y'all's mouth about that.
Boy, who hit the home run in the top of the 11th?
Adam.
Uh,
Cade
Beloso.
Beloso. That's exactly right.
You know what Win Ryan said about that? He said them Gators just want to take a ride in that truck.
That's right, boy. Well, them LSU Tigers, they won the national championship. Maybe, I don't know. We got a different team this year, but they do still look very good. So
Can
I
we
can't wait to take it to
think they
y'all
won
this
every
weekend.
can we go back to turkey hunt now and just talk about how crazy of a trip we've got ahead of us this next
Thanks
7
for asking.
days? God,
Yeah,
bless.
so we've got Texas lined up. Finally got that lined up. We were last minute able to get you guys on. I got an invite from a real good friend of mine, and we were able to make it all work out. Last year it was a shellacking, and this year I hope that it's half as exciting as it was. But I can just tell you, it's as fun. It's as fun of a place to go after them. I mean, Rios are just a different type of bird, and I mean, we talk about the Texas hunt where we got catfish, but y'all know about Rios. Y'all have all killed Rios, but this place that we're going, it's a pretty special place, special area of the country, and we're gonna get in the car and ride 10 hours. Y'all got a little further.
Hold on now. Me and Scott are leaving Birmingham tomorrow morning. to meet Patrick to
Oh,
do some
that's
scouting, and we're gonna break day in Mississippi Saturday,
Friday and Saturday.
and then we may break day Sunday. Oh no, I think we may need to cut out early because we got 2 hours in between us and y'all. So it's
I gotta
12
figure it
It's
out.
14 hours from Birmingham. It's
12
12 from Columbus.
Yeah.
10 from Jackson.
I may end hopping with y'all and Deeb just come in late because man, I don't know. Deeb may not get in till 1 in the morning. We're gonna wake up at 4:30.
I knew that. Hey, Patrick, I knew that. I knew it. I said, Adam ain't gonna let us leave before him. He's
No, he got FOMO, fear of missing out.
We'll call you when we get to Jackson. We'll call you about an hour outside of it. Hey, we just
All right,
missed you.
Hey, y'all.
We'll call you about the time we hit that horseshoe.
Wait on D. We'll get dropped out first. Y'all come
So
on.
we got
Because
that lined up.
if you leave when you're talking about leaving, you might get there at daybreak.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
wait.
I mean,
You know, that's what
You're gonna ride right
turkey
in.
hunters do. I'm sorry, we all some of us have to rough it, sleep in the truck. Can't be all like y'all. It's fine.
I'm just saying that you're going to be pushing, not getting there.
No, it's gonna be
at
tough.
daybreak is what I'm
No,
saying.
no. I will be there at daybreak. You can just put your money on that one. Adam Ryan will be there at daybreak, whether I haven't slept or not. I will be there. But we got a big. So y'all got that. We obviously got Mississippi weekend coming up. Then we take off to Texas, and then when we get back from Texas, me and Scott are headed driving all the way. I think we got a whole like 7 days, so I'm missing I think I get a few days in Mississippi again, and then we're going to Florida, South Florida, way South Florida, and we're going to wrap up our officially our Grand Slams. That we wasn't really a big goal at first, wasn't something I was trying to do. Now it's, obviously, you know how it is. Next is, you know how it is. That just keeps increasing and turning into more. I just try to enjoy the experience. But right now, we're going to go down to Florida, and then I just got my Kansas tag. I told you I wasn't going to quit, right? And guess what? We got it. So I may have to hunt by myself.
I wish Scott would have drew that tag.
Oh, not me. I was like, oh my God. Hey, when I hit the button, I refreshed it. I was like, I got it in the checkout thing, and it said, sorry, something went wrong. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. And I was just like,
I was seeing all that hang up, and I was like, oh gosh, bless. One of them needs to get one.
I think like 3 or 4 times I got into the checkout, and then it said no more tags available. I was like, it's been 10 seconds. I'm about to lose my mind. I was about to call them, everything, but I didn't want to waste time. I was like,
Yeah.
we're going to get this thing.
If it wasn't for that trigger finger of Adams, he would have missed out.
Yeah.
Old trigger over there.
Scott said, I saw the barrel coming over. I knew it was
Yeah.
He said, Adam got it before I did. So maybe I can talk him into coming video and a hunt. I've never done that, so we can figure out how that goes. But Scott's probably going to video y'all, but I need somebody to go with me.
Hey, have you and Scott turkey hunted together yet?
No, we're very similar too. So that
I might waste my tag just to come watch that experience. Both of y'all get wound up.
Yeah.
We might explode. Yeah, you talk about getting jacked up, buddy.
Yeah.
Those are 2 guys that Scott killed that turkey in Nebraska and just lost all his stuff. Just like lost. One time when I killed me and you were there, Chaz, I killed that bird. I left my shotgun. Remember on the on the ground.
Scott left everything in Nebraska, all across that property we're on.
Oh man, that's
Scott can help Eddie kill in Kansas.
Yeah, I think that's probably
the ticket.
That actually is going to work out. I'm glad I'm getting to kill a turkey, but I kind of, part of me kind of wants to do that too. But it's going to be fun.
I don't know what side Chaz is on your screen.
Look at Wynn's headphones over here. Oh, you're pointing at Chaz? Okay. I don't know.
He's different on everybody's screen.
Yeah. Look how big Wynn's headphones are. He looks like he's about to be on a NASCAR race.
It looks like them hunting headphones or something.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I went and got him old cheap pair so we could actually do this.
Hey, Adam, Brantley's been waiting for the right time to ask you something. Maybe right now ought to be a good time to do it. Huh?
What?
Go ahead and ask him. Kids these days, they get cell phones and, this and that.
Got
He's
something
he's
to do with
wanting
Mary Addison.
he was wanting somebody's phone number,
No, I
but they
don't.
never.
Ain't happening.
He's a
Yeah,
great big turkey killer
I'll
now.
say right now, no.
What'd he say?
He's trying to play it off
He's
right
acting cool. He's like, nah, I don't want that number.
now.
He's trying to get. Hey, what do you think about that, Win? He's trying to get your sister's phone number.
No, I don't. No.
Oh, I'm just kidding, Brand. I'm just
We're
kidding.
kidding, bud. Don't get so defensive.
It's all right. It's just fun.
Brant's 38 hot right now.
He done killed a 10-point in the turkey. He thinks
Yeah, he killed a big 10-point too. Yeah.
He has, man. That's a big old deer he killed.
he's lucky.
Mhm.
What about that deer in the background of yours? Screen.
I got one. Oh yeah, Chad.
You mean
got
that one?
one.
You
Yeah,
mean that double main beam 11 point right there?
that's because you're in Alabama.
That's the
Hey.
Columbus, Mississippi deer right there, buddy.
That's
Oh.
right. They about like
Yeah.
the Mississippi turkeys, them Columbus, Mississippi deer.
Yeah.
They're not too much
That's the
different.
prairie deer. That's out there in the where the big boys grow. We had a little
Oh,
spot
yeah.
back when I was in college and got that one there.
No,
Hey,
man,
Chaz,
that's a big deer.
Chad's a big Cowboys fan, right? They whiffed on Derrick Henry. What do y'all have any? Y'all gonna have a team this year? Or?
The Cowboys?
Yeah, they ain't signed nobody in this free agent period here. Nope. Hey,
We
Adam,
got-
Hey,
ju-
We're gonna
there's-
snag the draft just like we always do.
that's what I meant to ask you. What about
Draft.
and you're gonna lose 3 games into the. But go ahead. You're gonna lose 1 game
what
into the
about
playoffs. But yeah,
there's rumors swirling that Justin Jefferson's going to be joining Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase in Cincinnati.
that would be fantastic. We
He's
hey,
a free agent.
we love Joe Burrow.
Oh no!
Jamar
Chase?
They already
Like
got a good Jamar Chase back up there too. They got 2 good receivers.
T.
now.
Higgins and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boyd.
T.
Well, there's-
Boyd?
Yeah, boy.
Just the rumors just saying that because the Vikings.
I like Willie
They
Gay at
traded
New Orleans.
Mixon and got Zach Moss, I think, from Indianapolis, who's a running back, a good one, a darn good one too.
They're saying Justin Jefferson doesn't want to catch balls from Sam Darnold. Kirk Cousins is out in Minnesota, and they got
Yeah,
Sam
so
Darnold.
oh my God, did y'all see Kirk Cousins sign like $100 million guaranteed deal?
Yeah, that's over
Hey.
400 million he's made in his career.
Hey, the quarterback market, you got to be excited if
They
you're Jaden
should've-
Daniels this year, buddy.
Washington Redskins should have never traded him, man. I don't
No.
know why. Why do that?
they had
Like,
Robert Griffin III back then.
Yeah, before he got hurt all the
Yeah,
time.
they drafted
yeah,
them
but
both,
Kirk Cousins
remember?
was good. Kirk Cousins got hurt, but he balled when he was in there, and then they traded him, and I was like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
They hadn't been good since.
Mm-mm.
Nah.
They hadn't been
But
good
Justin
since.
Jefferson, if he could get back with Burrow and Chase and Higgins,
It'd be nasty.
and I'm not. Look, I'm a Saints fan, 100%. However, I can't not pull for the Bengals when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and all the 19 LSU team is on there. I'm pulling for them.
Did I ever tell y'all how Adam became an LSU fan?
Yes.
I can't wait to.
I
hear
am
it.
curious. I've never heard.
I'm curious to hear your point.
He
of view.
moved to Jackson, and he moved next to Tyler Stout, and then he became an LSU fan that day.
No.
Oh, that's how. Yeah,
No.
the tickets and yeah.
They started getting
no.
season tickets together, and then he's an LSU fan.
Oh, just all of a sudden. Yeah, just all of a sudden. You're right.
Yeah,
You don't
overnight.
remember. you don't
Hey,
remember-
hey, there's a Mississippi State athlete just got
I
signed
was,
by
I was
the
born.
Orleans
Hold on.
Saints.
I was born in Baton Rouge. I grew up about 35 miles from the stadium.
You grew
I
up
did
where?
play football at
Mississippi?
Delta State.
Mississippi.
I thought you lived in Mississippi.
Which was about. Here my parents were divorced. It's a weird thing. I went to school in Mississippi, which I consider Woodville really my hometown. But I lived in Louisiana, across the line in St. Francisville, Louisiana, about 25 miles from the stadium. Grew up getting dropped off by dad, scalping tickets for whatever. We used to get tickets like $20 back then, and just sit wherever. And you get great. I remember scalping like the time we beat Alabama, the first time since man walked on the moon. We charged the field, but grabbed the, I think I still have some grass from the field. But now we got season tickets, and we grow up taking these kids, and man, they're getting into it just as much as I ever was. So don't listen to that Chaz Brown. He don't listen to that Win. He's full of it. He likes to mess with Daddy a lot.
There's gum on my finger.
There's gum on your finger. Okay. Now you were talking about our boy, your guy, the Mississippi State
Really good.
Bulldog, who just signed with the New Orleans Saints, which is that's a big pickup for the New Orleans Saints. I can tell you that. And as a Saints fan, I'm really excited to have Willie Gay as a Saint. Is he going? I think he's still going to be playing with Demario Davis too over there. So man, he's gonna should be a strong looking D.
He just got to stay healthy. That's the thing. He wasn't healthy this year. He got
Yeah.
3 Super Bowl rings though. Starting
Pretty
linebacker.
smart.
He's got 3.
He got, I think 3. Yeah,
I know 2 for sure. Probably, I think maybe even 3.
I thought that was the 3rd one.
Hey Brant, what's up, bud?
Hey, what's your favorite college? New team. Y'all said you had a new team.
What's my
Yeah,
favorite?
his new team's LSU Tigers because
No,
It's new.
it's
Yeah, it's a
not
couple
my-
years old.
No, I'm a Saints fan, but I like the Bengals too because of Joe Burrow and all the LSU players now play on. A bunch of them play for the Bengals now, so it's hard for me not to pull for the Bengals too. However, I am still number one a Saints fan. I've never said I had a secondary team. I still don't say that.
Saints,
But I
the
do
Bengals
like
are
Joe Burrow.
Saints and the Bengals play tomorrow. Who are you pulling for?
Saints.
Okay.
I hope Joe Burrow loses, although it's hard for me to even get that out of my mouth. Win, who are you pulling for if the Saints are playing the Bengals? 'Cause my boy's a sports fan now, biggin. But he loves both those teams. Who you pulling for? Quick. Bengals, man, he's backstabbing me. I tell you. His heart is with Burrow and Chase. I can assure you. He plays with them on Madden all day long. Beginning when it was 92-7. So it's
I hope he remembers that 2019 national championship as much as I hate. I hope Chaz got it recorded on DVR where they won it in baseball for 2020, so Briggs can watch that.
We're coming back at it this year, buddy.
He's
coming back
going to
after it this year.
take Brigo to the. Y'all see, look, son, that's our trophy right there. So
Yeah, that's it.
polish it.
That's big regrets not going to Omaha on that one because we
Yeah.
got pretty cocky. We thought we was going to be there every year.
Man, the program with the backing y'all have. I mean, and I know we like to mess with you, but they'll be back. They'll get back there. They'll. I mean, if they have to figure out a coach situation or NIL, whatever, they got to get their program together. I don't know what's lacking over there. I'm not into it like
They
you
got
are.
NIL. They got the.
But their
recruiting
NIL
facilities.
wasn't
It's
very
just-
big for a while, right? I mean, it just really started getting picked up.
Baseball NIL is as good as it gets, from what I
Okay.
understand.
Okay, well, I say I'm not really
From what
into it.
from you know.
Well, boys, y'all got anything else to add on this thing? We've been in this thing. Y'all want to tell us? Go ahead.
Yeah. What about that? You know, what type of shotgun was Win shooting over there?
Win, tell him. What type of shotgun were you shooting?
410.
A 410. Isn't that
Mm.
right?
Would you rather shoot 410 next time?
No.
What kind of sight did you have on it?
A red dot.
A red dot on there. Yeah, Win's going to upgrade to the old 20 gauge soon. It's coming.
We need to start going deer hunting. You said he started to kill 4. We only go like twice every year.
You're,
I only killed like a doe and a buck so
A
far.
doe and a
Yeah.
buck. Well, look.
You really
buddy,
never
you
know.
killed a big one, though. And,
That was a big one.
yeah, it was a good one. And,
hey, I guess if State's baseball doesn't turn it around, those little lofts they built out in left field, those would be some nice heated and cooled storage units.
Hey, those are. It don't matter what our record is. We're gonna roll
They'll be
through 40,000 on the weekend every weekend.
Yeah.
Every weekend it's gonna be slap full.
I've
I
seen
can't
them.
argue
They're pretty sharp. That's the nicest.
40,000.
It's the nicest stadium in the country with the second.
I watched.
most fans.
I watched Florida last night at home. It's 1,200 people there.
People lined up down the street.
1,200 people.
Now there was a good crowd there.
Yeah, it was a good crowd, but it's a Tuesday night. Florida State's has beautiful weather too. You know what else would you rather do? Go watch an undefeated Florida State baseball team come into town.
Well, guys, we can't
They
wait
weren't
to
even
get
in the
back
top
out.
25. You see that?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
They're
They're
15-0 now.
15-0, and they've got bats and they got some bats. That team
Yeah.
is pretty dang good. I'd be surprised if you didn't see them make a run late.
What, y'all get Tommy John down there? Why are y'all giving up a dozen to everybody?
Young, we're very, very young. We lost our 2 stud pitchers from last year. And then we got Caglione, which he's good. He's electric, but I think they said we were averaging walking like 6.5 batters per 9 innings.
Yeah,
That's what got us last night was a bunch of walks and then an error. Put 3 runs on the board for Florida State early, so can't do that
Hey,
again.
Win, remember this name when you're keeping up with your baseball this year? Dakota Jordan.
Dakota Jordan.
Freaking beast. He's from Jackson.
Oh, is he? Where'd he play? You know?
One of the private schools.
Okay.
He may have been prep,
Yeah.
but he's a freaking beast.
Yes.
He's on
Where's
a
he
hot
playing?
streak right now.
He playing
Mississippi
with y'all?
State center
Okay.
field.
I got you.
You want him to remember it because he's on Mississippi State.
That's right. I want him to follow him and then turn into a State fan.
Show him.
Piss Adam off.
There's a 0 chance of that happening, Chaz. Show him your shirt.
Well, Chaz,
Show him
it
the
sounds
back
like
of that shirt. Show him the back.
This is
What
the
does that say?
Tiger.
Say Tommy White. Say Tommy Tanks.
Tommy Tanks.
Where's your
Sounds
bling
like-
at?
Where's what?
Where's his bling at? Like old Tommy
I
Tanks
know we
wearing.
couldn't find it. I don't know. I think it's in the bottom
Yeah,
of the truck.
he had his
somewhere.
bling on when he came over here. He had his shirt off and his bling on.
It had
When
his
he was
chain
at the
on.
house.
Yeah, had his shirt off and his chain on. He was showing out.
Summer said,
Waving.
he's trying to show off his muscles.
No, you weren't. We're
He
just-
probably saw Adam on that magazine cover when he was about that age.
Yeah, no doubt.
We have that. Is that handy, Adam, where we can
No.
flash that up here for
I
everybody?
won't- that's never going to happen. I hate
Okay.
that thing. Oh, God. Well, guys, it's been real. It's been fun.
Internet somewhere.
It's never going
Brantley and Wendell, congrats on them turkeys.
Brant and Wendell, y'all hear him? Congratulations on your very first turkeys. It doesn't get any better. Soak it in.
Yeah, and
Welcome to the club, guys.
And me and Patty are next. I've been begging him to come bring me this year, but he said next year.
He wants to be
Okay.
part of the turkey tour next year. I told him he'll be
Man,
12
How
next
many
year. He'll be-
times have you asked me, can we go to Texas?
How many turkey tours are we going to have before this?
All right.
It's going to be like,
We've got a few turkey
2
tours
months
lined
long.
up this year. We're going to have to.
we got 2.
we're
I
gonna
think
have
the
to-
boys need to go to Missouri. I think we need to go carry
I
them.
think
about
we
6
need.
right
That's a
after.
good idea. Let's get a
Little short
plan together.
Or Tennessee.
and,
Tennessee's just right
because it's-
there.
that's it, and maybe that's right. Maybe Tennessee. We might could get up with some guys that have
I
some.
think.
I
I
got
think-
a connection.
I think deer season we need to go Iowa.
Yeah, we need,
Iowa.
He wants to go to Iowa during deer season.
He likes
I
some
wanted
deer.
to, but I think you
Yeah,
gotta draw.
I still think he likes some deer better.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds like he does. When you're a deer hunter,
I like
or turkey
turkey a little
hunter,
bit
or
more.
both? Both.
I like both, but
That's good.
I'm still leaning towards turkey a little bit more right now.
That's a hey, bud. Don't worry, man. Over time, you'll start hearing a little bit of that gobbling and some of that drumming, and then things may change. I had a buddy of mine today. He's 15. He
He missed.
had an unfortunate miss today. We haven't talked to y'all about that, and he has never killed a turkey, and we have tried to help him, and he got turkey about 20 steps today, and he just was like, he heard him drumming, he heard him gobbling. He told me, Mr. Adam, I'm just telling you, it was the best experience I've ever had. He said he said he was tearing up a little bit after because of the miss, because it's just so disappointing to him. But I was like, dude, just don't press it. Don't. If anybody knows, sorry,
Give him Chaz's phone number. He can talk to him all about it.
missing therapy. Yeah, we'll have a therapy session.
I'm gonna miss. I'm up next on the miss list. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. It might happen.
See,
Yeah.
and I'm not even.
I feel it.
I'm never. I
Yeah.
don't like even bringing it up. But you say don't even talk about it. It's like a jinx.
Yeah.
Like we just don't need to do that. But anyway, guys, look, it's been about 54 minutes. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Congratulations, guys, on the turkeys and big weekend. Next time we come back, we should be talking about the turkey season should have already started. So we'll have plenty to talk about, and hopefully we'll be awake enough.
And by then, I might have killed another one.
You darn right.
Yeah.
That's a good attitude. That's
You're
right. We
very
may be
lucky.
sleep deprived and a little drowsy, but we're going to be back next week.
You're going to see a couple dead this weekend, Brantley. Maybe a
Couple
couple of them die around there.
That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Y'all are coming down there this weekend.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that's it for the Spurs and Spreads podcast. See you next time.